Hello, hello, and happy holidays, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Spread some love, spread some joy. Go say Thanksgiving. Fuck. Go sit down, have a good Thanksgiving with your family, and tell them you love them, and sit around that table. Fucking pig out, man. Enjoy yourself. Yeah. Anyways, jumping last week, Jan versus Figueredo, total success. We smashed on the bets. We actually dropped the video very late notice. So I hope at least I could have helped out one or two people. Guys, drop the sub, get the notifications going. You never know when I'm gonna drop that. Um, like I said, I'd love to get some bets out to everybody. Especially while we're still small like this. I feel like it's a little winner's corner. So that's fun to do. I'll be posting more bet videos. Tell you what, if we can get this channel up to 20 subs, wow, we can get up to 20 subs by next card. I'll drop a parlay video. Everybody will make some money. Everybody will be happy. So, tell you what, let's get into the actual video now. It's going to be discussing some problems with the UFC. 2025 is right around the corner, and we're coming in there. And we've had a lot of low points this year, some really high points and some really low points. I feel like it's been pretty equal, but I would like it to be more consistently good than consistently bad or just a toss-up coin flip. So, anyways, these are going to be my solutions, and let's go with number one. Let's go back to UFC 308. Let's think about this, man. You wake up in the morning if you're from the US, and it's already like, oh fuck, you're groggy, you're waking up. Now it's time to watch the card. You're about to dedicate 8 hours of your day to watching it. Turns out you don't have any bathroom breaks, you don't have any smoke breaks, you don't have any beer run breaks, you don't have any breaks at all. It's an action-packed card from top to fucking bottom. This is a dream. This was when UFC 3. Like I said, my eyes were glued to the screen. I was shaking in my seat. I couldn't sit still. I couldn't do anything but watch the damn fights. Couple reasons why that was. Was it because we're in Abu Dhabi and they're putting on better matchups, better fights? Maybe. Or was it that there are no female fights on the card? I don't know. It's probably number two. Honestly, I feel like. Okay, let's go and look at contrasts. What were some of the worst cards, worst moments of the year? Tracy Cortez versus Rose Namajunas. Miranda Durandaroba versus one second. Verna Durandaroba versus Amanda Lemos. Any of these ring a bell of the most boring times of the year? I bet you've forgotten. The most memorable thing that happened on that entire card was Tracy Cortez's eyelash falling off, which props to her. She's got it all. But my point being proven. Guys, I'm not sitting here saying that female fights are fucking terrible to watch. And I just to say this, I'd rather watch a good female fight than watch any NFL game, okay? Or any other sport. Whatever your second favorite sport to watch is. I'd rather watch a good female fight. But fuck. The reality is, man, nobody cares. I've had girls over. They've come over. They've watched the fights with us. And this... It wasn't too bad until the females started fighting. It's pretty boring now. And this is a universal consensus amongst everybody. I hate to bring a casual in, and anytime a female fight happens, and I've got a friend who doesn't really watch UFC there. All right, you want to go on a beer run? You want to go smoke something? What are we doing? I mean, do you want? It's anything other than the fight. These fights usually suck. Sure, there's some action-packed, awesome moments. There's some crazy head kicks. There's some fun stuff that happens. Ultimately, if you're a hardcore and you disagree, bro, I've got the perfect solution for you. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. Once a month, every Wednesday, just like the Dana White Contender Series, something like that. Once a month, Wednesday, we have a female card. It's all female fights on it. We've got a title fight on there. Maybe we've got 2 title fights on there. It's action-packed. It's all female fights, man. So if you're a hardcore and you think, man, this kid's actually crazy, man, we're fighting at the end of the day. It's fun. It's a fight. Who cares if it's... Good, perfect for you. Every Wednesday, we're going to have a massive card, all female fights. You could sit through it. We'll even make it 8 hours long, just like the other cards. So it's great. And if we can't do that, at least get females off of main cards, man. I don't care if it's a title fight. It should be headlining prelims at best when we're on like an actual card, like a 305 or 306, 307. When we're on an actual pay-per-view, get them the fuck off the card. I'm sorry. It's not misogynistic. My example, NBA and WNBA. No NBA fan or hardcore, whatever, hardcore fan, casual, anything. None of them watch WNBA unless you're 40 years up and you just enjoy the sport of basketball. Which, sure, there's always that argument, and that's why this is a solution. I'm not saying eradicate the female division. I'm just saying Nobody really cares other than a few people. So why don't we just throw it on its own card? Those hardcores can watch it. I'll be one of them. I'll be betting on it. I do enjoy female fights, but I feel like it has been a pretty boring thing. It's not bringing any viewership in. Why haven't we figured this out yet? I don't know. But for 2025, if we can implement this, man, I feel like we're going to have a lot more of a consistent year, not just have these dead cards where even the YouTubers don't even fucking want to do prediction videos on them. Like, yeah, all right, well, I would just skip this week. I'm taking this week off. I've heard that one before from people, everything. So let's get rid of it, man. Female fights suck. No, they don't. But they're just not as fun. So let's just get rid of it. It's good for viewership. So, yeah, why not? Okay, solution number 2. I'll go ahead and just dive right in this one. Promotion. Promotion has been fucking abysmal for this year of UFC. You know, we've had a couple of, TikTok shorts, like some YouTube shorts for promotion from the UFC guys. They're doing good. Whoever's managing that UFC account's doing good with that. But that's not the promotion I'm talking about. The promotion I'm talking about is I need some more head-to-head stuff, okay? Like some more sit down at a table, round table, the two guys looking at each other, a provocative interviewer in the middle. This is what I need, okay? Let's think. Max Holloway versus Ilya Tapira. They had that one on over the phone conversation, not even sitting down head to head. Dude, that was some of the most exciting part of the fight build up that I've seen. You know, seeing Ilya Tapira actually be able to work his game, show off his improvements and the shit talking and everything. Let me just go ahead and take you back to 2016, 2017 McGregor era, okay? I think maybe 2015. But let me take you back, man. That was when the UFC popped. That's when we had the most amount of people come in. And there's a reason. Is because in order to sell a fight and to have people interested in a fight, obviously the fight has to take place. That's one side of it. That's one side of the coin. If you don't have the other side of the coin, you're just kind of like, it's a fight. Like if you enjoy watching fights, then you're in it. Let's look at like a schoolyard fight, man. Every time with a schoolyard fight, the whole school, there's a big circle gathered around. People are watching. It's because there's bad blood, there's animosity, there's shit talking, there's all this pre-fight that happens that makes the fight itself fun. You could say same thing with sex. You need something before, okay? You need bad blood, you need the excitement, you need the build up. So there's no build up, I feel like, and the UFC is partly at fault. The fighters are also just getting really used to saying Saturday night, we'll see, man. Well, hey, dude, thank God we got Saturday night. We'll see. We'll see Saturday night. All right. Saturday night, we'll find out. It's just fucking boring, man. Like, let's get these guys talking shit. Let's get a provocative interviewer in there. Get me in there, bro. I'll have these guys hating each other by the end of the night, okay? So let's have some fun with it. Let's do it. Let's get these head-to-heads going on. And then also in terms of, deals, I feel like that's another part of promotion because it influences promotion. If we are going to have Disney come in between or Netflix come and buy something or we're streaming on Netflix Prime, something like that, let's not forget what sport we are. These are fucking gladiators that are looking to give permanent brain damage or permanent bodily injury, okay? We're trying to hurt each other and kill each other. Why are we sitting here pretending like, this too much respect and we're like putting like it's in Peaches and Creamsville and it's just a little sport, bro. This is more than a sport. It's life or death in there, okay? So let's understand the sport that we're in and not lose ourselves trying to appeal to these big companies and whatnot. I'm fine with getting it out to more eyes, but let's fix it before we do that. And then let's also make sure that we know who we are and we don't change in order to cater to these companies. And if the company doesn't want us, good fucking riddance, man. UFC, you do not have to sign these deals, but we're money grabbing fucking whatever. Anyways. So yeah, promotional. We need more head-to-head. We need more animosity. We need more bad blood. And I want to promote those guys that are willing to give that. So going into that, next thing, the third thing that I think will be a big solution, and if we can nail all three of these things, man, we're going to have a fucking crazy 2025. But, of course, this is the UFC. It's not me running anything. This is a pretty obvious one. Matchups. Matchups need to be good. Man, for example, I don't need to see Sean Strickland versus Dricus du Plessis again. I don't care. I don't need to see Merab Dvalishvili versus Petr Yan again. I don't care. Nobody cares. Man, these boring matchups where we've already decided, or it's just boring, we've already seen it, and we don't need another round of it, okay? Another aspect of this matchmaking that I'm having a big problem with recently. Why can't I see the prospects fight the prospects? Give you an example. Mitsabek Orobai versus Mateus Rebecki. Maybe fight of the year. It was a sick fight. Insane. Okay? Prospect versus prospect matchup. Ian Machado Gary versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. Another fun fight. Prospect versus prospect. Guys, stick these prospects up against them. Don't fucking feed an old dying grizzled vet to these young up and coming lions, man. I don't care to see that. I want these guys to be tested, and I want them to move. I want the rankings to move faster than they're moving. The big problem I had with featherweight was the matchups. We've got Volk, Max, TKZ, Yair, and Brian Ortega fighting each other on repeat in this little echo chamber for like 3 fucking years. And I was predicting Ilya to go in there and knock out Max and Volk. I thought he would knock out Max first. I thought he'd get that matchup first. But, man, this shit sucks, bro. The matchups suck. I mean, there's been some good ones. Like I said, the Ilya versus Max, that's a great matchup. I don't know. We need to see the matchups that make sense. I need to see fucking Khamzat Chimaev versus Dricus Du Plessis, bro. Sean Strickland can sit and wait, bro. You beat Costa, bro. That's pathetic. He hasn't had a win in fucking, I don't know how long. Who cares? I need to see these fun matchups. And it's not hard to do this. You know, I don't need to see Jones versus Alex Pereira. Like, when there's like this big obvious hole in the game and we already know what's going to happen, those are the matchups I don't care about. It's the ones that, like, like you really have to think about it. And if you really have to think about it, then that's a good matchup most likely, okay? It's not rocket science, guys. Just make the matchmaking better. We know what we're doing, okay? Listen to any MMA YouTuber and you'll be pretty much good. You'll be pretty much dead set on that. So, anyways, that's going to be my video for this week. Like I said, guys, let's pop it up to 20 subscribers, maybe 20. I'll drop a parlay. You guys will make a couple $100. Call it a fair deal. Anyways, I'm out, guys. Have a great Thanksgiving. God bless you all.